ChatGPT is lying to me and we call this hallucinating, but they're actually lying to us like a human. Geoffrey Hinton, godfather of AI, actually came to Star Talk, where he sits with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
So where do hallucinations fit into this? My sense was that they were not on purpose. It's just that the system is messing up.
They shouldn't be called hallucinations. They should be called confabulations if it's with language models. Psychologists have been studying them in people since at least the 1930s. If you remember something that happened recently, it's not that there's a file stored somewhere in your brain, like in a filing cabinet or in a computer memory. What's happened is recent events change your connection strengths, and now you can construct something using those connection strengths that's pretty like what happened, a few hours ago or a few days ago. But if I ask you to remember something that happened a few years ago, you'll construct something that seems very plausible to you, and some of the details will be right and some will be wrong. And you may not be any more confident about the details that are right than about the ones that are wrong. Now, it's often hard to see that because you don't know the ground truth.
Geoffrey Hinton says that it's confabulation, not hallucination, meaning the way we actually forget things, and then when we try to remember it, we make up facts and then we present it in a way that it makes sense to our neural networks, which is this analog brain, and AI has a digital brain. So what he's saying is that it's actually harder for it to retrieve that information. So it kind of makes up something and tells you, and it's literally lying to us just like humans. And humans have also done this. Listen to this, what he has to say.
So at Watergate, John Dean testified under oath about meetings in the White House, in the Oval Office, and he testified about who was there and who said what. And he got a lot of it wrong. He didn't know at the time there were tapes, but he wasn't fibbing. What he was doing was making up stories that were very plausible to him, given his experiences in those meetings in the Oval Office. And so he was conveying the sort of truth of the cover-up, but he would attribute statements to the wrong people. He would say people were in meetings who weren't there, and a lot of the details are wrong if it's from a long time ago. That's what chatbots are doing too. The chatbots don't store strings of words. They don't store particular events. What they do is they make them up when you ask them about them, and they often get details wrong, just like people. So the fact that they confabulate makes them much more like people, not less like people.
All my life, I thought that LLMs are basically these complex Python-written programs that are predicting the next word. These things are really smart. They know when they're getting observed and they actually act differently, just like in quantum physics. Geoffrey Hinton actually gave a masterclass of AI, and literally it was amazing seeing how Neil deGrasse Tyson, all the other guys, all the other physicists are getting things wrong, and he really knows